Konnichiwa. How are you guys? I thought I'd make this video with respect to the topic that you keep hearing all the time, which is cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, and all these altcoins, which means alternative coins. So here we have Bitcoin. I mean, it's not a real one. I bought this for around £2 from eBay. Is it a real £2? Is the Bitcoin £2? What is this money that we use every day? What does it mean? Anyway, I thought it'd be pretty straightforward for me to get involved with cryptocurrencies, in this case talking about Bitcoin only, going through a generation that grew up with computers, with emails, but it wasn't such, it seems pretty complex, trying to buy the coins, trying to sell the coins, trying to get it out of your wallet. You have so many videos online that's mushrooming. And the whole concept that they say you can buy the cryptocurrencies without having any fees, they're going to replace banking systems, but it don't seem to be like that. So I thought I'd make this video of what I've come across during looking at various different videos on YouTube. Okay, so I will put other videos underneath underneath this channel. The other videos I could explain, like for example, what is blockchain. I'll put some of these videos underneath here. What is Bitcoin, altcoin. I'll put any relative videos underneath after this. So the whole concept of cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin in general is a novel idea that's going to replace money, replace the way money is used around the world. So you have to be involved with it. You can't just say, I'm going to forget about this, I'm just going to get involved with it later. You need to get involved with it now. That's a fact. So, but there are many interesting topics that, people still don't know what they are. For example, who founded this concept of blockchain? So, I mean, it's very interesting. How come no one knows who invented this technology? So a lot of people say this is a scam. So, but at the end of the day, the more you get involved, the more complex it is, the more, unanswered questions are remained. So what I'm saying, this concept is mushrooming, and the concept that they say the Bitcoin is finite, or cryptocurrency is finite, I don't think it really is finite, because you have so many altcoins, and each altcoins you got at least 500, 600, 700 altcoins coming out. So is it really finite? So that's something you need to find out, and maybe write to me underneath this blog. So this concept of blockchain is going to have many implications. For example, when you purchase housing, when you're going to do human resource, supply chain management, it's going to have an impact on human society. So you need to be involved with it, whether for currency or whether anything else it is, you need to start looking into it. So, and once you do go ahead and buy some Bitcoins and cryptocurrencies, you need to think to yourself, what will you do with it? Will you use it to get it offline on a wallet? Would you use it to sell, to make money on? Would you use it for trading? There's so many different avenues you can go down, but that's for you to further investigate. But you should definitely get involved. My generation, someone who grew up in England, I find it difficult to find an exchange that's based in the UK that I can give them pounds and have a cryptocurrency, which is a Bitcoin, in return. I bought some Litecoin, which is an altcoin, alternative coin. I have small stake in some Bitcoins. So it's all very complicated. You hear everyone talking about cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, and you think to yourself, right, I want to get involved with this. What do? I watch many videos on YouTube. I recommend that to be a good platform for you to get involved with. To go watch as many videos as you can, do your own research. The main question comes down is this sort of cryptocurrency, is it a con? Is it is it going to replace the backbone of finance in the future? And these questions are not certain to answer, because when you physically buy a Bitcoin, it's somewhere in crypto land, you don't physically get a hold in your hand. So you have to do all this research, and when you start doing all this research, you come across many different avenues, many different branches, which one is correct, which is not correct. I thought, right, I want to get involved with this concept of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin before I'm too late, before I've fallen behind. But I'm finding it very difficult having someone who's based in England who wants to get an exchange that's UK based. Happened to my mannequin beckoning cat that fell down. Wikipedia. I found Wikipedia a good source that constantly updating, because this is a good point. You know, there's so many exchanges that are appearing. They're getting too full. You can't join them. So it's evolving. It's the wild west out there. You know, you hear this story, you hear that story. It's, you know, you're constantly on it, and you know, for someone who I would say is 45, 50, who's used to the old system but want to get involved with the cryptocurrency realm, they're going to find it difficult. It's not so easy. You've got to keep doing your research. You've got to keep watching videos. You've got to trial and error. So it's evolving. It's constantly evolving. It's going to get to a point that centralized banks, regulated systems are going to be involved. But the whole concept is, they say you can buy cryptocurrency, and this system of blockchain technology, it's going to be it's not going to have any fees. Not going to have any fees involved. But I found that's totally the opposite. Every exchange, everything I get involved with has fees involved. So it's all like you're constantly hitting stumbling blocks. It could be due to the fact that it's not regulated properly. It's not set up properly yet. But yeah, I mean, any question you ask me, there's no direct, easy answer. This is one of the main purpose I decided to make this video, because, you know, you say to yourself, right, I want to get involved. Instead of leaving my £2,000 in the bank, I want to have £2,000 worth of cryptocurrency, because that's going to appreciate in value. But it's not that simple. You can't say to yourself, right, I'm going to buy some cryptocurrency tomorrow and have that Bitcoin on a USB wallet day after, because you will hit stumbling blocks. You need a plan ahead. You need to look into everything to have it ready 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later. By that time, the money is going to go right up. So the purpose of this video is you need to get on it yesterday. You know, if you haven't, you need to start getting involved as soon as possible, to look into it at least, because it will replace, you know, the apparently gold-backed currencies, because it's not gold-backed anymore, is there? And the whole instability of the world geopolitical structure, and how, you know, the petrodollar is going to collapse. And if that does happen, you trying to get involved with cryptocurrency is going to be too late. So you need to start looking at it now, because people say, oh, the Federal Reserve is going to collapse. So you need to get involved with it now. Once you do, and this is a question that I keep asking myself, they say Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies are finite, but the whole concept of altcoins coming up that are interlinked with a Bitcoin, you can only buy these altcoins via having a Bitcoin. There are so many that it's not going to be finite. So the question I ask people who watch this video, what makes you think the cryptocurrency is going to be finite? Because it's not going to be finite, in my views. I look forward to having comments, questions below this. I will interact with as many people as possible. So you want to ask yourself how or why I should get involved with cryptocurrency, Bitcoins. I recommend you get involved with it, start reading into it. I will post some other videos that are going to be far superior to what I can explain with it. Like, what is a blockchain? What is a cryptocurrency? Apparently the white paper that was published by Satoshi Nakamoto. Nakamoto in Japanese is a surname. Naka means middle, moto means truth. They say it's a pseudo surname. It's not a real person. This is a thing that, you know, I remember when you study computer science, when Moore's law came in, you could pinpoint these people who created these technologies, founded these things. But how come no one knows who Satoshi Nakamoto is exactly? It's all very strange, you know. So this leads to point people thinking, is Bitcoin cryptocurrency a scam, that they want to take people's money away before, you know? And when you get involved with it, when you just press buy, you ask yourself this question. But they say fortune favors the brave, so you should go for it. Try, buy some. Don't be holding back. Just to wrap this up then. So once you do buy your Bitcoins or cryptocurrency, what will you do with it? There's so many different avenues that you can do. You can leave it on exchanges. You can take it out when the value goes up. You can sell it again, or you can keep hold of it. You can constantly use this instead of using money. So these are all questions that you need to look into before you get involved with cryptocurrencies and replacing the money system.
Is it safe? Would you say it's safe to leave your money on an exchange? One of these exchanges?
It's a good question, because apparently some exchanges you can leave on there. People borrow your money, they make money from that. Generally, I would say, like, the greatest quote I've come across with respect to this is like, you should put as much money in there as you're willing to lose. So once it becomes a lot more regulated, once it becomes a lot more common for everyone to use, then yeah, you can leave it here, there on semi-autonomous, semi-regulated bodies. But right now, I recommend you have systems in place. As soon as you buy your coins, you can take them out. You can have them backed up. So, I mean, this is the how do I say, Pandora's box of being involved with cryptocurrencies. There is no right or wrong answer to anything that you ask. So, thank you for watching this video. I hope I could give some sort of stimulating ideas behind these conversations. Feel free to ask me questions, because I'm constantly looking into this. So, living in UK, if you want to buy Bitcoin, it's not that easy. It should be, it's not. Maybe in a week, month down the line, it will be easier. But get involved, start watching videos, and keep asking questions constantly. Thank you very much. Arigatou gozaimasu. Bye bye. Kodafes.